Hello, it is I are Smart, and I have a very important question for you. Who is the most powerful or just the strongest character in Star Wars? Now, I think some options may come to mind very quickly, Emperor Palpatine, Darth Vader, or, Anakin Skywalker at his full potential, or whatever that means. These characters, the most powerful Force users probably come to mind. And also some of you who are, more versed in the legends than I am, you might be bringing up other examples of some characters, Because, while Palpatine and Vader, are both quite strong, and especially, people always talk about Anakin, had Anakin reached his full potential, he would have been the most powerful Force user. He had the most midichlorians. He could have done so many incredible things, all these incredible Force feats he would have been able to accomplish had he not, gotten chopped up by Obi-Wan. But anyway, besides that, also, Palpatine. He was able to resurrect himself. That's pretty powerful. Still not really clear on how he did it, but this seems powerful nonetheless. He can just keep coming back. So that seems pretty powerful. That would put him up at the top of the list. But also you have to consider the Legends fans. The Legends fans who, have some crazy characters out there. Like in the KOTOR games, right? You have Darth Revan, a fan favorite character. Now, from what I understand, I never finished KOTOR 1, and I haven't played KOTOR 2. But apparently in KOTOR 1, I think you play as Darth Revan. I was really confused, because I only got like halfway through the game, and then my save got corrupted, and I just never bothered to go back to it, because I didn't like the game. Anyway, apparently you play as Darth Revan, just with, like, memory loss. I was kind of figuring it out as I go along, because everyone's talking about, like, oh, it's so weird, you just randomly showed up at the same time Darth Revan disappeared. That's so weird. And I'm like, what is the game implying? I think I know what the game is implying. Anyway, so that's what I understand. Darth Revan, he's the protagonist of the game, so it kind of makes sense that he's powerful, because he's both Jedi and Sith, and like at the same time without even realizing it. So he just becomes like super powerful and stuff, I guess. I don't really know what he does specifically, but everyone just talks about how cool he is. I don't know. Then there's another person from KOTOR. I think the second game, Nihilist, is that what his name is? Apparently this guy can, like, eat planets. I don't know how you eat a planet. Like, I guess one bite at a time, but apparently he can eat planets. That's what I always see. People, like, post memes of this guy eating planets. Anyway, I've listed a lot of characters. You get the idea. There are a lot of characters in Star Wars who seem quite powerful, but I'd like to tell you, I think there's one character in particular who is stronger than every other Star Wars character, and you've been sleeping on him. You all have been, just looking past him, overlooking this character, being like, oh, that guy, he could never be the most powerful character. You're missing something huge here, guys. All right, hear me out. Don't leave. Rick the Door Technician is the strongest character in Star. I know you're a ha 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 funny joke, Iris Martin. No. Hear me out. Okay. So we meet Rick the Door Technician in Star Wars Jedi Survivor. We're going along, we fought all these difficult bosses, and we see this random scout trooper, with a stick, a stun baton, running at Cal Kestis saying, "Get ready to die, Jedi!" And he's just Rick the Door Technician. He's just some random dude. You kill him in one shot and you move on, and you're like, that was funny. They gave him a health bar and a name. What a funny joke to throw in there against, just some random enemy. What a funny thing that the developers did. But think about it. Think about it a bit deeper. A bit longer. The voice. Think about his voice. Rick the Door Technician. Does it sound familiar to you? Have you heard it before? Perhaps you have. Because not only does Rick the Door Technician just, he doesn't just have the voice actor doing just this one character. The voice actor, which was recently revealed, is Yuri Lowenthal. If that name doesn't mean anything to you, because honestly it didn't mean much to me, that's because Yuri Lowenthal does the voice of Spider-Man in the Insomniac Spider-Man games on PlayStation, that I haven't played because I don't have a PlayStation. Anyway, he does the voice of Spider-Man, guys. Spider-Man, alright? I want to make that point clear. Rick the Door Technician is kind of, in a way, Spider-Man. He might be Spider-Man in the start. I know, come on, you're smart. That's ridiculous. It's just the same voice actor. That's ridiculous to say that they're the same person. How do you know? You don't know. How do we know Rick the Door Technician doesn't have Spider-Man powers? Have you ever seen him and Spider-Man in the same room? Just saying. Anyway, there's another, I think, more important point I need to reiterate here. Because, sure, even if Spider-Man was in the Star Wars universe, even if Rick the Door Technician did, have Spider-Man powers, he still wouldn't be the strongest character. Because, there's Palpatine. He would just use Force Lighting and bam, he's dead. So, then there's a bigger point here. Think about the fact that while playing the Jedi games, there's two of them, you may have even heard his voice in other places before we saw him as Rick the Door Technician. Think about it. Look at some clips. Go back. Go play Jedi Survivor or look at these clips I'm about to show you. You can hear his voice as other Stormtroopers. Look at this.
Move out and line up. Easy. Don't need to be like that. I'm stuck here too, you know.
So that was a clip from Jedi Fallen Order, and you hear him a ton in the game. All the Stormtroopers have that kind of same tone of voice. There's another voice you hear. It's a bit of a deeper voice. I think it's a different actor. I don't know which one it is. But you hear his voice a lot. Now you might be saying, oh, you know, of course. And this carries over into Jedi Survivor. You hear him again. You hear him all over the place. All the regular Stormtroopers have the same voice. You might be saying, oh, come on, IR Smart. Come on. That's just because, you know, what do you expect them to have a different voice actor for every single Stormtrooper? Yes, I do. I do expect them to do that because I deserve respect, alright? I am not a clone. I am not a bunch of the same people, okay? I am a Stormtrooper. I'm an individual person. Stormtroopers are recruited. They are not clones. I don't know why people still think we're clones. It's really annoying. Anyway, so I'm a Stormtrooper, right? I think every Stormtrooper should have their own voice actor in the game because, come on. The player should feel bad when they're killing Stormtroopers, okay? They should. They should feel bad. They shouldn't just feel like, oh, another cannon fodder Stormtrooper, just pew, pew, pew. No, you should feel bad. You're taking out a guy who has a family, who has a life. Anyway, I'm getting off track. But think about this. What if all of the Stormtroopers have the same voice because they are clones of Rick the Door Technician? That's right, baby. Rick the Door Technician can reincarnate himself again and again and again. He can do it over and over and over. Rick is so incredibly powerful. He's just toying with us. He is toying with us, the player, as being like, look at me. I'm Rick the Door Technician. And then he dies. But guess what? He comes back, and he just doesn't tell you because he's every Stormtrooper. He has all of them, except this one other one, because there's like another voice that you hear. He has most of the Stormtroopers that Cal Kestis, the player as Cal Kestis, fights. You as the player, when you're playing Jedi Survivor and Jedi Fallen Order, you are fighting legions of Rick the Door Technician, and he'll keep coming back. And in greater numbers. He's like a Hydra. Cut off one head of Rick the Door Technician, 2 more will appear. There are so many of them. This is going to be it. Hear me out. I know this is crazy conspiracy theory time. The final boss in Jedi Survivor 3, whatever it's going to be called, the next Jedi game, because we know there's going to be another one, a sequel to Jedi Survivor. The final boss is going to be Rick the Door Technician. Yes, it is. It's going to be Rick, all right? And you're going to team up with Palpatine, okay? Cal Kestis and Palpatine, they're going to team up because they have to take out Rick the Door Technician, okay? They're going to take him out. And then after that, Palpatine's going to be like, yes, now that we've defeated Rick the Door Technician, I will gain his power. And then this is going to explain, they're going to use this to explain how Palpatine came back to life in Rise of Skywalker. That's what I'm saying, guys. Because that's going to be the explanation, okay? Palpatine is going to take Rick's power to reincarnate himself, and that's going to be the explanation for why he comes back in the Rise of Skywalker. It's all going to make sense. It's all perfect. It's going to make sense, okay? Rick the Door Technician, strongest character, but Palpatine and Cal are going to defeat him together, and then Cal's going to die, because of course Cal's going to die in the next game. But that's it. Rick the Door Technician, strongest character. I've been IR Smart. That's the video. Goodbye, everyone. Okay. I feel like I should do an outro, though. Like, I never do outros. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. My name's IR Smart. I make YouTube videos. I think they're entertaining. Did you enjoy this video? Well, then you should like, comment, and subscribe. God, I really hate saying that. But, I mean, I am a YouTuber. It's kind of important that I say that. And I know it's good for the video if I say that. So, there we go. I said in the video. And please, consider supporting my channel however you can. I got memberships. If you want to just give me the money directly, that's cool. Or you can just watch my videos. I make funny videos. I sometimes make videos like this. I sometimes make videos that are just memes of me doing voices for different characters. I sometimes do video game stuff for Star Wars. I like Star Wars, if you couldn't tell. So that's the kind of stuff I do. I think a lot of you who watch my channel already know all this stuff, but, there's new people who show up every once in a while. So, yeah, this is my video. I hope you enjoyed. I like to make fun videos like this. Okay, this is the actual end of the video now. Bye.